Hey guys, today I'm super excited. I just got my brand new 2021 Lowrider S. It's my first Harley ever. Coming from street bikes, I actually traded in my 1299 Ducati S, which was my sport bike. I've been riding sport bikes for about 10, 12 years. You know, for me, this is a big Switch. Coming from sport bikes into Harleys, I was kind of skeptical just because, you know, weight and whatnot. But hey, I'm pretty stoked. I want to share this with you guys. Hopefully you guys like the video, and let's go. This bike is super comfortable compared to my Ducati 1299, which was a sport bike. At the beginning, I was kind of skeptical on getting a Harley just because, you know, misconception of Harleys being heavy and whatnot. But I was really tired of just being on sport bikes and just the position that you're in. So, you know, one of my friends talked me into getting a Harley, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna pull the trigger. I think I need something more relaxing, something more cruiser style that I can enjoy. And yeah, I think this Lowrider S 2021 is sick. This video is made, or I'm making this video especially for people that are currently riding sport bikes that are kind of on the fence to either make the jump over to a cruiser or a Harley. I would definitely suggest this is the right choice in my opinion. I don't know, man, this bike is just different. It's fast. It's relaxed. You're not too tired on it. I mean, it's just badass. Handles super good. Not too heavy. Actually, in the beginning, I thought it was going to be a really heavy bike, which it is compared to my Ducati 1299. But man, this thing just picks up, you know, with the new Milwaukee M8 engine that they got on it. This thing really picks up. So if you're someone like me that is on the fence, like I said, to make that jump from a sport bike to a more cruiser style bike, this is the bike, the Lowrider S. I get a lot of compliments on the bike since I got it from my friends. Like, man, this bike is cool. Yep, it is cool. I've done some upgrades to it, nothing crazy, just a fairing, a seat. I have some 12-inch bars that I'm going to install on it. And
And yeah, I mean, I think this is actually the bike. Handles really good, suspension is plush. Just, you know, because I used to commute on my other bike to work sometimes. That was just painful. You know, my elbows used to hurt, my back. And now this one, Lowrider S, is just perfect. It puts me in a position where I can, you know, cruise. It's got the power. It's got the style. Yeah. This is the bike. Whoa. Yep. It's got some torque for sure. Got some torque. So, did I make a right choice on trading in my Ducati 1299 for this Lowrider S? I think so. I think it was time. I think I should have gotten on a Harley a long time ago. I was just so stubborn, and you know, because I've been riding sport bikes since 2014, and you know, that's just kind of what I was used to. But now that I have, or that I've rented this Lowrider S, man, it's just, I don't know, it's just, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just different. You still get the power, but most importantly, for me at least, you get the comfort, which is key. You know, I was just tired of being in that position, that tuck position in sport bikes. So yeah, I think I made the right choice. I don't regret it a bit. Yeah, my Ducati was a badass bike, but at the end of the day, I think Harley's where it's at. Especially this Lowrider S. It's just, man, unbelievably comfortable. It's like a sport bike, but just more comfortable, I think. So if you're someone that's coming off a street bike, again, that wants to make that transition into a more cruiser style bike, I think this is the way to go for sure. I was looking into buying a Harley. I was actually thinking of getting a 48, but then when I went to the dealership, the guy's like, you know what, dude, if you've been riding bikes before, you know, you're gonna outgrow that bike really quick. You know, again, I was kind of skeptical on going on, you know, quote unquote bigger bikes. Not that my 1299 was not a big bike, but it's just, I don't know, there's something about Harleys that I was like, man, they're too heavy for me, you know, I don't want to drop them and whatnot. So I think I'm just gonna start small. Man, I'm really happy that I just took his advice and just went with the Harley Lowrider S, because this thing, I mean, you know, man, it is powerful, but it's like I said, if you've been riding bikes before, you know, just make the jump and go for the bigger bike, you know, because I really think that you're gonna outgrow the smaller bikes. You know, now if you're someone that is just barely started riding and it's your first bike, then yeah, I would suggest to get on something smaller, just, you know, to get yourself some practice and, you know, getting to know the bike and whatnot. But, you know, if you're someone that has been on other bikes for a few years, I don't know, maybe one or two, and you know, you're familiar with riding, then, you know, I would suggest you might as well just cough up the extra money and you know, go for the 114 engine that's on the Lowrider S. And I'm very glad I did. You know, this one, it's very nimble, not heavy like I thought it was going to be. You know, thing just picks up. So I'm really glad I made that decision and just went for the Lowrider S. Also, you know, like anybody else, I'm looking to do modifications to the bike. So if you guys have any suggestions on what to do to the bike, I'm open ears. You know, like I said, I currently just have the Memphis shades, Road Warrior fairing on it. I did the Saddleman seat, and I have the 12-inch T-bars that I still need to install. But other than that, I don't know what you guys have been doing to your guys' lowriders. I would love to know, and you know, just try to make the best out of riding this thing. You know, super stoked on it, like I said, and yeah, hope to see you guys out there riding. So ride safe, guys. Thank you very much for watching the video, and see you soon.